He doesn't say it. I don't think there's one Hooooly Christ in this episode of NAWA. Have I made Michael Elliott question himself on this? Michael, please don't. Please don't question yourself. I love the Hooooly Christ. Hooooly Christ. It's a great episode, this, but I want more Hooooly Christ. I want more Hooooly Christ with my wrestling for NAWA. We start with VSP, who are the champions, with someone new. He's their new manager, the guru, Tommy Thomas. They will need him later on. They don't seem sure about some of the things that he's doing when he's doing his bit of chat, but they will be sure a bit later. First of all, we've got Jaquan McNair, great high flyer, versus Thomas Extreme, great cardio. I was going to say cardiologist, but he's not. He might be. That might be his job, but I doubt it. So anyway, there is an immediate cutter from Extreme, and Curtis Robertson tells Michael Elliott that's it, but he does kick out at 1. McNair. I mean, Thomas Extreme's got to be thinking, crikey, this is going to be harder than I thought. So he gets a slam in there, an elbow drop, a super kick for a 2 count. I've got my notes down here, of course. McNair is back with a headlock, which has worked nicely. A lovely high drop kick, which knocks Thomas Extreme out of the ring. He then executes a lovely gut wrench dump. 2 of them, in fact, does McNair. But Extreme's back with a discus clothesline, a choke, and a leg drop for another 2 count. High backdrop from McNair. But then he runs in and he's drop toe holdered into the buckles. There's a choke from Extreme who can get like that. He misses a drop kick. And there's big clotheslines from McNair. Fisherman suplex and a C4. And he gets the pin. And it was fast. It was furious. It was fantastic. And these two can really go. I'd like to see round 2 of this because that was really great. And this is great as well because you've got 2 wily teams. You've got the Moonshine Express. There's no Uncle Elmer this week. Thank goodness. And they're facing VSP, the champs. That'll be Curtis Robertson and the Monolith, Mike Mann. The Man Monolith, Mike Mann. So they attack early, do the champs, but they taste some splashes and they have to bail. There is a Dusty Money, the high-flying hillbilly. There's a hip toss from him and a springboard elbow. He gets a bulldog, which looks lovely in long shot. Very lovely in long shot. Very nice. It's sold very, very well, that, by Curtis Robertson. Springboard leg drop from him. Mann then drags Curtis to the corner. If you can't pin, I'll just drag you in. If you can't pin, I'll drag you in. Because he's got a 5 count to do that, you see. That's the great thing about this tag team. They really know what they're doing together. But you do have BMB getting the hot tag and getting the noogie. Beal, I mean, he does it. I mean, he grabs Mike Mann's hair and beals him with that. That's got to hurt. All me follicles are aching. All me follicles. Yeah. He then introduces him to the buckles. There's the BMB wheelbarrow slam where he picks up Dusty Money and slams him on him. And then Dusty Money threatens this, and Michael Elliott says he's going to stomp him in the nuts, but he doesn't, thank goodness. There is a BMB fist drop, which looks great, actually, shades of Jerry Lawler on Mann for a 2 count. He winds up for the Dusty Elbow, which he gets. Ooh. And then Money gets his, Dusty Money gets his Johnny, 3 Johnnies, suplexes, the 3 amigos, on Curtis. Then Mr. Tommy Thomas becomes, I just look at his name, then I'd forgotten him, becomes involved. He chokes from the outside. There's a Curtis Robertson swinging neck breaker from that, and a headbutt to the Twig and Berries, which is horrible. Both Twig and Berries, I believe it. I mean, it got both of those. To Dusty, which is really quite nasty. He then steps on his face and gets a lovely backbreaker. There was a double VSP back elbow. Dusty Money gets the hot tag in, though, to BNB, who hits the full Nelson slam. And Thomas has to put Curtis Robertson's foot on the ropes to stop the count. Nice BNB atomic drop into a Money missile drop kick. And Thomas distracts the ref for long enough and BMB for long enough, who goes out after him, so that Curtis Robertson can get the assisted chain punch. That's wrestling acumen, folks. If the ref don't see it, it didn't happen. For the pin. I'm glad they've kept the titles. The Moonshine Express is set up beautifully. They can't quite get over this tag team of VSP. They just can't seem to beat them. How are they going to do it? That's great. And this is a great episode. Great episode. Really enjoyed it. No Hooooly Christ, but quite a lot of great wrestling. And holy Christ, that's what I come for. Ta-ta.